Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Akuban Nights. Except for mine.
Maya's on a stealth mission, but she'll be back.
She's off to kill Yassi.
You're laughing, but
we'll just.
I like the awkward crickets.
We'll just wait for her to come back.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
Okay, cool.
I had to go find my phone. I'm sorry.
It's fine. So, Soledad Abudad pulls Yassi out, gagged, not gagged, blindfolded, hands bound behind her back, and says, "This here, you probably don't know as foreigners, but this here is a woman by the name of Yassi. She served the late king and escaped upon his death. We found her in Yatel, hiding out." And he unblindfolds her and keeps her hands bound by also held by two soldiers, and says, "Now, despite these restraints, we think this woman here is going to be our best asset," and has the soldiers remove the binds around her hands, "if she agrees to cooperate." And he looks at Yassi meaningfully, then back at you guys. "What we need from you is to escort this young woman from somewhere within Akuba down to Wicthron Rorenta in the country of Drekis."
Excuse me.
And he starts pacing back and forth, and the two guards step away to the side, and Yassi's standing there a little bit confused, like, I was just tied up and now I'm being sent to Drekis, and, what were you saying?
Isn't Drekis the one with the dragon?
No, that's
right.
Mystria. And
I get mixed up. Sorry.
It's all right. It's exactly why we are dealing with this. Apparently, that big red dragon, Scoria, has joined the war on the side of Mystria. The Mystrian Drekisian war that's going on over there. Yeah, it's apparently fighting in it now.
Right.
We are a little concerned that our... I don't know how... I won't bother you with the politics of it for you. I know you're just simple soldiers who don't care, but before this war started, there had been an agreement between Mystria and Akuba about supplying arms. And then the war broke out, and we received a large shipment of gold, which is in Shazaran hands, and they did not receive their weapons. And so we're a little concerned that Scoria might turn westward and come after us. So we would like to open some line of communication with the Drakisians. Maybe see if we can't make allies out of our older enemies, and make sure that we can stay safe from this red dragon. Yassi here served the king faithfully for many years, and I believe, he says, looking very meaningfully at her, she still desires the best for Akuba in her heart. Whether it's the Shazarans, the Gildarans, the Tezroham, regardless of who rules, I believe she has the interest of the people in mind. So we want to send her, someone we can sort of trust, but isn't so important that we can't afford to lose her, to open up dialogue with our southern neighbors. And we need you to get her there safely. Again, people who we trust, but are not so important that we can't afford to lose you. No offense.
Right then. So we're taking her to. All right. I think we can do that. Can we do that? I'm just looking around at the others like, what do the rest of the committee think?
Sammy's just giving a shallow nod.
Good. Well, that was easier than I thought.
Where are we going again?
Wicthron Rorenta, the capital of Drekis.
Capital of Drekis.
Would you just excuse us just for one little second? Team huddle, please. Team
Of
huddle.
course.
Right.
Cleric is calling the team huddle right now.
Right.
You guys can step outside the antechamber and talk in private.
I mean, we kind of have to, because if we don't take her, then someone else will, and we don't have to go. We just have to, take Yassie and, disappear. What do you all think?
I mean,
Brothers?
I liked his reasoning in that whoever rules, that Yassi wants what's best. That's obviously then he wants what's best for Akuba.
I was just going to take Yassie and run.
I mean, we
I
could
think
do
it's
that.
hard to understand, but they want support from Drekis.
Yes.
Pretty sure they want Drekisian troops to help them fight and win the war. What else should they want from them? For them to supply Mystria with weapons? That doesn't make sense. They need forces, and they think they can get allies in Drekis for whatever there is to pay for.
At the very least, we should take Yassie, yes? Didn't Father say we should look after her?
We should take her for sure.
I mean, we don't have to do any of the rest of it. In fact, I'd rather not go all the way to Wickthron, Laurentis, if it's all the same to you. Humidity there plays very hell with my hair.
She was down in this. She was hidden in Yatel.
What happened to Jenny?
no
I suppose we can't really ask until
Jane.
Jane. Jane? I don't know. Whichever, The disposable minion,
I'm concerned about her, but I don't know her name.
I'm concerned.
I know, it's not that I've given her so many fake names as we've gone along. This is my sister.
I am concerned. Have they taken Yatel? She was hidden underneath the Shazar Manor.
Well, there's only one way to find out.
They don't even have control of the city, and they, as far as I'm aware, they shouldn't have even got underneath the building. It doesn't make sense to me.
They might have spies.
Probably got spies.
We should still ask them what they are willing to give us to bring Drekis to their side.
Oh, yes, absolutely. I mean, let's take him for everything we can. It's very mercenary of you, sister. You're learning.
I've never been in the capital.
We might still, if we want to consider actually going through with the plan, there is a possibility to bring Drekis on our side without giving up on Yassi, but it's going to be risky, and I don't want to think about it right now. I'm just saying there might be a double benefit in this.
So, step 1, get Yassi. Step 2, work out what we're going to do next. So we'll accept the mission, take Yassi with us, and then we can either do it. Not.
I won't be, you should ask them what they're willing to give us for that. And
No matter
then
what, it will not make any sense to just go anywhere else with Yassi. The thing is, if we
Where are we going to go
don't
find our sibling?
Drekis, they will send someone else and still get the same result.
Mm-hmm.
If we go to Drekis, we at least are somewhat in control of the situation.
Well, without Yassi, they probably wouldn't get the same result. Isn't she? I'm assuming they want her to be the negotiator?
Yes, but maybe they would have to bite into the sour apple and send someone who's more important than Yassi. Who they don't want to lose right now.
True.
Well, the reason they're sending Yassi is because they don't have anybody more important right now, because nobody has won yet. There's no leader they can exchange. All they have is like the scraps they have. If they had us, they would send us. That's what they do.
So, we accept the mission and then decide after that. I think we're taking too much time. That might raise concerns.
We ask for a reward. We accept the mission. We ask for a reward for this that we just accomplished. Ask for what the mission's reward is going to be with Yassi. Accept the mission and then figure out what we're going to do.
We should also negotiate for danger money because it's a long, dangerous journey and we need to wring every penny we can out of them because we're mercenaries and that's what mercenaries do.
Make him bleed, and that please before we need to be paid first. This might be where we don't come back from.
Indeed. Right, shall I do the talking again?
As always.
All right.
It's not my fault I'm good at it.
You guys come back into the room, and there's Yassi and Soledad. They're sitting down across the table from each other. Apparently there's glasses of wine out now, and you're coming in the middle of a conversation that sounds almost like Soledad is apologizing to Yassi. You missed the first part of it, but she's saying, it's fine, I understand, it's fine. And then as you walk in, she stands up and bows her head slightly to you guys.
Right, Madam Yassi. Right, nice to meet you.
She holds her tongue.
What was I going to say? Yes. Right. Well, we have decided that yes, we will take this. We will accept this mission, but obviously we will need to dicker a bit over the financials and things.
Of course. I should expect nothing less from mercenaries.
It's a dangerous job, you know. Can't rely on it. So you gotta get your money while you can. We have to retire lacking an arm or a leg.
Right. Well, what would you like? How do you want to be paid? We can give you land, titles, honors.
I think we'd rather have cash if it's all the same to you, my lord.
Yes, wars are expensive.
Yes. And also, you know, in the middle of a war, it might be that you get given land and then, you know, the land you're given changes sides and suddenly you don't own the land anymore because it belongs to the enemy. You know, it's yeah, we prefer our, you know, a bit more portable cash.
Of course.
We would also like the other half of the pay we were promised for the mission we've just finished.
Right. She makes emotions like we will get you paid, of course.
Do we get a bonus because we did it so quickly? We were in that in one day.
That has no bearing.
Really?
Efficiency is not really what we paid for. We just wanted the job done. Whether it took you a day or a week, it didn't really matter to me.
Fair enough, my lord. Right.
So, payment, cash.
What would you suggest?
Well, the treasury is basically bone dry, but we have... I'll have my men round up some money for you all. What would you like for this mission?
What do you reckon?
Wait. What do you mean round up some money?
There are estates in town that belong to our enemies, filled with wealth and jewels and gold and silver and decorative objects.
Salvage! Spoils of war.
Exactly. We haven't gone through it all. No need to ruffle feathers until they absolutely must be ruffled. And I think it's time to ruffle them.
I'm just looking at Bud like.
I just look at Sarah and waiting for her to say something, but
I'm just looking at both of you like, no, don't fucking say anything. Don't fucking say anything. Right, that sounds great though. Yes. Right. How much? How much do we get paid for the last one? I forget.
There's an awkward silence in the air.
All right. Yeah. So if we get out of character, how fucking much did we get paid for the last one?
There's an awkward silence.
God fucking damn it!
We're really good at keeping track of what we're getting paid and owed.
Oh yeah,
So-
totally.
I wonder whose job that is.
I mean,
I'm
treasure.
only for the money that's really here. I'm not keeping debts or anything. I don't know. Did we get to
So from
paid
now
up
on,
front?
I'm gonna keep like track of money as well, about like what we're getting paid, and I guess
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
nobody
Track of
seems to
what-
do that.
What do you reckon? Or you reckon?
Sorry.
Right. We should get. Let's see. It's a long way that we'll be going. Will we be getting? Will we be getting our rations laid on as well, or will we have to buy our rations?
We can provide you with any supplies you might need for the
Right,
trek,
right.
of course. Of course.
So I reckon that's let's see. Hang on, where is Wickthrone Laurentis from here?
Oh, it's down this way. And we should actually talk about this. If you all take a look at the map and zoom out, getting to Wickthrone Laurentis from Pike's Point could be easy. You could just take a boat, go across the sea, down to the Briny Bay, and you'd be there in no time. Except for the fact that the seas are controlled by your enemies, and you cannot go by sea.
So we're gonna have to go overland. So that's like maybe.
So you either cut through the Red Desert, which is a barren, inhospitable wasteland, and then come this way, or you take the safe and easy but longer route and go all the way around the mountain chain and down through.
How many days travel is that? So
Oh god, it's gonna be many weeks.
many weeks. So either it's going to be really dangerous or a very, very long journey. Now, we won't be making any money on this journey, so I think we should be, paid commensurate for our time.
Let's see, 4 mercenaries, let's call it 2 weeks there. And once she is there, Yasi will have command. If she deems it necessary to send you back, then you come back. If she deems it necessary you stay and guard her, then you stay and guard her. I'm sure the
Right.
Drakissians
Will
would put
we
you
be
up
paid
and...
for our travel time on the way back as well.
Of course.
Right.
But I don't know if you'll be turning around right away, or maybe living the life of luxury in a Drakissian palace while Yasi does all the communications and coordinations.
Well, that's fine, but we'll just get, we'll still be traveling there and back, so we should still get paid for the travel there and back. Or we should be going
Sure.
to-
So let's say 2 weeks there, 2 weeks back. That's a month times 4 people. That's 4 months of pay. And regular mercenary wages are a gold piece a day. So 1 times 30 times 4 would be 120 gold.
Right, and then of course danger money.
Yes, we
Moving
can
to enemy
increase that by
territory.
20% then.
Right.
All right, 144 gold.
What about overtime?
Yep, squeeze them like a lemon.
We'll
I'm
also
not
need
saying
wear and tear on the cart. Is it wear and tear on the cart? Wear and
Look,
tear on the
we're
camels.
not made of gold, and if you want to keep having such lucrative contracts, it might be in your best interest to leave us with some money to win the war so we can pay you more.
Of course. Look, we have to just, it would be remiss of me not to try, and get the best deal for my companions as I possibly can. It's nothing personal, and, it's just business, right? It's just business. We're business people.
I'm leaning over to Fuzzy, to Maya, and just quickly start to whisper something in your ear. I mean, we nearly got hired by the Shazaran family. to work for them, so shouldn't they buy also our loyalty for the future? I mean, isn't that worth something as well?
Or you don't think we need to bring that into it?
Is there a problem?
No, it's fine. No, all right. We'll take the we'll take the deal as is. We think that'll do us.
Good. Come now, let's get you paid. And he stands up.
Do we get the money up front this time? You know?
Yes, you'll get the money up front.
Right. Lovely.
He stands up, goes over to Yassi, gives her like a pat on the shoulder, motions to the wine bottle and says, "Help yourself," and then heads outside with you guys in tow, followed by a couple of guards. And you find yourselves walking towards the east side of town, and then you arrive at the Harazim Palace here. It's a small palace in Pikes Point, not as decorative or fancy as your other palaces in your other towns, but still quite wealthy nonetheless. And Soledad walks in with the guards and says, "Look, take whatever is worth about 144 gold, and then maybe another, what did we say, 50 gold for your other mission? No, 50 total, maybe 25 for the other mission. Let's call it a 6, carry the 1. Let's call it 170 gold worth of whatever you want."
So we're basically paying ourselves. Great.
This money is no longer yours. It just used to be once upon a time.
We're reclaiming our money.
Mm-hmm. So,
And so 177 gold worth of. I'll go around and I'll be like, "Right, I've got the, I've got a good eye for this sort of thing, and I would like to, just go around and grab, because I've got thingy gauge, haven't I?"
mm-hmm.
Oversteal. Take more than we're supposed to.
So you guys can go pick through things. They will, you'll pick what you want, and then they'll make sure it's about the right quantity.
If there's any very small, very valuable items, can I kind of maybe try and palm one or two?
Of course. And you do know the palace better than anyone else here, so you know where all the things are. Is there anything in that you guys might have had in your palaces? Like every palace, you have a favorite perfume, so you keep a bottle of it at every palace that your family owns, or you have storybooks lying around, or your clothing is going to be here. If you want a change of clothes, you've got like a whole change of clothes here. Whatever you want is yours. But there might be possessions of yours here as well. That's what I'm saying.
Would I have left any poisons? Have I got a little poison stash somewhere?
Every city has a poison stuff.
I don't know. You carry it all on you, right? You have tons of poisons on you as you walk around.
But I'm out of curare. Do I have a little sliding panel in my bed where it's just like a little bunch of vials?
How much poison does Maya use? Is this a regular thing that you murder people with poison?
No, but it pays to be prepared. I would never murder anybody with poison.
Give me a D20. You want higher than 10. 15 or higher is better.
Okay, so roll 1d20. 18.
Yes, you have some poison here, and there are 4 more doses of curare sitting around.
Fuck yeah, nice. Okay.
All right, note it on your sheet somewhere.
Right. It's useful. I like curare.
Does anyone have any? Oh, go ahead.
I'm just gonna be like, curare.
Okay. Does anyone have anything else they want? Anything like particular to yourself? Yeah. What do you got, bud?
So I guess 5 minutes into them looking for valuables, I go to Maya and I have this riding horse, this wooden riding horse, like the stick with the
head.
It's called a hobby horse in the UK.
Yeah, a hobby horse, just with a bit of gold plating and engraved, and I say, could we take this, please?
It's a stick.
I was 5 years old, and it was my most valuable treasure.
Oh, really? Fine.
I hug her. Thank you.
Get off. No. Personal space. Do you mind? Yeah, carry your stick.
As you guys are looking around, the guards are here with you, and you can see them like, oh, this is nice, and pocketing something here, and
Oh man.
and you guys come
Cute
across
dagger hands.
there's a big painting of the former king, your father, on the wall, and the guards are standing back looking at it and sort of poking fun at the old king, being like, look at that nose. Have you ever seen anything so broad? You could fit 2 carriages on that and pass without even touching each other.
Yeah, right?
Kind of looks a little bit like that guy, they say, pointing at Bud.
Right.
Yeah.
God.
Bud doesn't find it funny. He goes over to them and says, listen.
I'm just gonna be like, come on, we got shit to do. Come on, let's be going.
He might have been a foolish man when he grew old, but he still was the king.
Right, anyway, come on, let's go.
To be respected, you should respect the old king
Can
as
I
well.
punch Bud in the kidneys?
Okay,
Sort of
you
enough to
dirty
fuck with attention.
Son of a whore.
Just do it.
You're just upset because you look so much like him with the carriage. I bet you could fit 3 carriages on your nose.
Right, you totally could. Come on, let's
The hand on his soldier, on the soldiers.
I'm gonna grab the fucking wooden horse and just be like, right, let's be fucking going, all right? Don't want any trouble. Settle down
Yeah.
now. Do you want to go way outside?
You're right. He's not
Right.
worth it.
Yeah, take your horsey, go way outside.
I think as that little struggle was going on, Sarah was going through the rooms and she was touching things. Like, I don't think it would be obvious to other people, but she was like picking up little things that doesn't mean anything to other people, but she has memories with them, right?
Mhm.
And while she's here, what she's doing is she's trying to remember as many little happy memories from herself and her family. So she goes through the others' rooms as well and touches, like, you know, she touches the mirror. She goes out on the balcony. She does it really quickly, but you just see her pick up things and then close her eyes really quickly. And she just, you know, goes through the entire place. And in the end, she goes into her room and she puts like the last missing thin golden rings on her fingers again. So she has like her full hand with rings again.
Mm-hmm. Oh, nice. You guys can collect the treasure. They will take a quick look through it. Maya, give me a not a pickpockets check. Yeah, give me a pickpockets check to like kind of keep the whatever it is that you picked up, but you didn't want to let them know that you have. Like, you know, the whole pocket game. You're like, oh, well, here's from this pocket and here's from that pocket, and you're like actually moving things around. Give me your pickpockets check.
22.
Oh, it's going to probably be better than their. Yep. Just barely better than their 21 perception check. You managed to shuffle some things around. So why don't you take... let's see. This is all going to be in, like, jewelry and art form stuff. I would have 170 gold worth of it. So... that's going to be probably like 3 pounds of loot. Bud, do you want to put 3 pounds of loot on your character sheet?
We can just put it on the party one where we have the supplies as well, right? I think that's probably easier.
Sure.
Is there a way to sell most of the loot for gold coins in the city?
Probably not in this city. You know, no one is buying jewelry during wartime economies. You know who might have money to buy all of this?
Drakissians, yes.
Yeah. They have had a huge influx of cash.
Okay, I noted the 3 pounds, so we're good.
Okay.
Neal, at some point during this, do they ever leave alone any of the large family portraits? Like, say, like go to a different room, or say there's a large one in a different place that no one's looting.
Yeah.
So what I'd like to do is go up to one of these paintings and like pull it away from the wall slightly.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to take some ink and make a mark as per the mark of recall.
Oh, you want a mark of recall one of these paintings?
Yeah.
Please make it a small one.
Oh.
Look at you. You
Casting
know, you
times.
emotional people with your fucking, oh, look at this. It's got emotional significance to me. I'm just there like, this curare has an emotional significance to me because I can kill people with it.
Okay, so you have to engrave and inscribe. So ink isn't going to be enough. You're going to actually need to like physically somehow chip into it or carve into it with a knife or something, but you can do that.
Okay.
That is not a problem for you. 1 pound per level of the caster. You guys are level 5. We'll level you up right now. So, good. Good.
5 pounds enough?
Yeah. And also, let's level you guys up to 5. Let's do it.
Sweet.
Where is some good leveling up?
Do 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 do.
Cheers, group. We're level 5. We made it.
You guys wanted this so badly. No one's excited by this. I should just leave you at 4.
We turned the wizard into a killing machine. Level 5.
I'm just really concerned for our future.
As you ought to be.
What's the worst that could possibly happen?
Yeah.
Well, crocodiles get bigger with level ups, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god.
So, starting with the eldest, Sven Budarios, why don't you roll us some hit points?
Oh my lord!
What do you
I hate
roll?
this part.
I hate
Best
this part
part
as
of the
well,
game.
and as always, I'm not gonna look. I'm
What
just
do you-
gonna roll the dice. Wish me luck. It's a
Good
D10.
luck. Come on,
Good luck.
nail it.
Ooh,
that's pretty good. That's pretty
good.
good.
That's good. Yeah.
Okay, I'm happy.
Yeah. You also get a +1 to hit from your level, which I will adjust for you over here. And at level 5, you do not get any other proficiencies of any kind. So you're just hunky dory.
I'm at 32 hit points actually, not at 30. So
Didn't you have 30 a moment ago? Shouldn't you have 37 now?
no, I had 25,
Oh.
and now I have 32.
Oh. For some reason, your sheet said 30. Okay.
I don't know why.
Okay.
Did I have-
Perfect.
Now I need to check. Regal got
HP again. I have 500 HP.
Next in the order is Chloe/Maya. Would you roll us a D8? I believe
Oh,
it
I
is
had
for
30.
you.
It's okay. Sorry.
Right, we're at 1d8.
1D8.
Yes. Oh, yes. Yes.
Very
More
nice.
HP for the squishies.
Oh, okay, so that's 25 HP.
Yes, it is.
Oh god, that came that turned into 55.
Oh, no,
keep
not that
it.
much.
You can be the tank.
Yeah.
And what is your attack bonus progression? At level 5, you should still have a +2 to hit. Perfect.
Yeah, I
from
think
level.
we just got one last.
Yep.
Huh?
So next up is going to be Anna-Sophie/Sarah. I
Oh,
believe
God.
for you it's a D8 as well.
You also have -1 fuzzy, I think.
Does she have
Wait, what?
-1 for?
Right,
Oh,
popcorn.
she does. Yeah, it's only 24.
Oh
She's got
no.
low HP. Yeah.
That's-
It's still good though.
Oh.
Considering how low you started, that's still
Oh yeah, definitely.
All right, Sarah,
It's
give
like,
us your.
you know, my entire job is stand at the back.
Oh my god, it's a 2.
Oh,
Oh no.
Oh no, that brings you to what? 28.
Yes. Oh no,
Lovely.
88 apparently. Well then. It's also good.
And last but not least, we have Sammy, who needs to roll for hit points and for MP. So it's
is
a
it D6?
D6 for HP and a D.
Oh, yes.
Oh my
Nice.
god.
Now come on.
20s.
That's
Roll
good.
good points in your spell points, man. Come on.
Okay.
Is this your willpower
Uh,
that you add? D16?
He rolled so bad so far. He needs a good roll now. Come on.
That's acceptable.
That's okay. That's okay. We're taking it.
That's going to
I'm
be
taking it.
42 mana for you. Very nice. And I think a level 5 wizard gets +1 to hit.
Oh.
Get out the daggers. It's happening.
All right, does anybody get saving throws? Let's see. Level 5, the rogue gets new saving throws, and the warrior gets new saving throws.
Oh, can you tell me the saving throws quickly?
Yes. 11, 13, 12, 13, 14 for the warrior.
Wow, that's a really good increase.
I think it's a 2 for everything and 3 for your breath weapon. And the
Oh, do you mind-
rogue
Right.
gets 12, 11, 15, 13.
Wait, for saving throws?
12, 12, yeah. 11, 15, 13. It is done.
Why have those gone down?
Because lower is better.
Right, okay, sorry.
Because
Neal, when does cleric get better saving throws, or did I just get them? Do I already have the better ones?
you should have gotten them at level 4.
So I have 9, 13, 12, 15, 14. Is that correct? 10?
That is correct. Yes, your next one will be at level 7, and then it'll get 7, 11, 10, 13. 12.
Wonderful. Excellent.
This sheet,
I play
The
too many
sheet
different
also-
systems now. I don't know how anything works.
yeah. And the sheet now has a point that says new save versus spell. What's that?
There are going to be some spells that Sammy has that have a different saving throw mechanic. And that is going to be a d20 roll plus twice your level plus a stat, and it's going to be opposed by his d20 plus twice his level plus a stat.
Okay.
So that's not something we need to worry about for now.
Sammy can't identify things, can he?
Nope. Nobody
Why
can.
not? Why not?
Right.
Why can't you do this, Sammy?
Suck it and see.
Hello. You've deleted it from your universe, Neal.
Everybody
I'm
is
like,
level
Now
5.
they're done.
I think we're just in the wrong part of the universe, because on some other part of Akuba, Identify still works, and Stone Skin other spells. So
Well, it's not like Identify doesn't work here.
There is no identify. It doesn't exist.
Sammy doesn't have an Identify spell, but the Identify spell still does exist.
It's not here. It's not anywhere on this spell test.
Yeah, it's
Neal.
not there. Okay, it's not there.
Like my thief skills got leveled up last time, right?
And they get
Yep.
leveled up this time too.
Oh.
Good frickin' call.
Skills, all of my. Actually, do I need to put points in my other skills, or is it just the?
You will need to put points in your skills. Also, Sarah gets a blessing or a miracle, right?
Oh
You
my
get
lord. Do I?
You get
Already?
every level, right? Isn't that
Oh
how
my
it goes?
god. This is my first miracle, though.
This
If
is
I
going
don't
to be
get
your
one.
first miracle, yeah. There are 3 miracles to pick from, and then there's a whole bunch of blessings.
I'll have a look.
Okay. So Maya, let's take a look at your character sheet and let's get you some new. Oh, that's not good. Some new saving throws. Just need to do a quick something so that I can cheat the system and make it work the way that I want it to. There we go. All right, Maya. Thief skills. You now have 400 points. So
dear
you can
God.
spend 110. So just go ahead and change what your current number is, and know that you can't spend more than 50 on any one given thing. So like, if you want to make your pickpockets 14, you can do that, and that'll be that'd be perfect. Let's do this in here, because you can see at the bottom there's that spent points number.
Mhm.
Yeah. So that can go up to 340 for any one skill, and then, up to
Okay, so-
400 total.
So if I change this to 18, will it automatically do that?
It will all do all the
Hey.
math for you. Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Okay, so pick locks is a really useful one to have. So it's kind of handy. Climb, I'm pretty much doing alright with. Let's see, disguise. Let's stick that up to 16.
Okay.
I can. Good.
Yep.
Good.
Yep. You can take them up a few points actually. I think you can
I'm
do.
probably just gonna sort of. I'm just gonna sort of spread things out a little bit the way that I think.
Okay. Yeah, it's worth knowing that any stat that is a 15 or higher, you can bring up twice, by 2 points, and not break the math.
So put another one in.
Looking nice. We still have
gauge at all.
35. Yeah, we should probably just scrap that skill together. I think I might remove it from the class. Got 18 points left. There you go.
Perfect. Perfect.
Done. Excellent. Okay, Sammy, you don't get any spells automatically, but you can now start accessing third level spells. I do believe you have a spell book, right? Or spell books, plural.
I have access to level 1 and 2, and there's a divination scroll, which is a level 3 spell, and there should be access to spells in.
Is that in Yatel? Okay, cool. So, but there's nothing else for your character. There was just HP and attack bonus for you, yeah?
Yes. I'm adjusting my macros. I'm already done, so.
Sarah, have you decided what blessing or miracle you want?
Not yet.
Oh my god.
It's a little weird because there's one that is instant, but also an aura.
Portion of their HP. Yeah, so it's
But
within your aura.
technically, your auras are always channeled still, so it's an instant channel, I guess?
No, the range is within your aura. But it's still an instant cast spell. Does that make sense?
Right.
Does that not make sense?
I guess, yeah. I understand what you mean. That's,
Okay.
yeah. I just have to make some calculations for that for a second.
Mm-hmm.
So can I ask a question?
Yes.
Can I ask a second and third question?
Yes.
So with the stay death spell,
Yes.
right?
Mm-hmm.
To kill something outright that has like 1 HP, it would be 10. No, it would actually be 11 damage they would have to take, and I take triple of that, so that would be 32.
No, you would just need your party not to be at -10. So if Maya's at 1 and she takes 11, she would die, but you could use stay death and just prevent the last point of damage.
Oh, so yeah, but it says I take triple the damage, right?
Right.
Do I just take the last point triple, or do I take all of it triple? Because that would be 33.
You take triple of whatever you prevent. So if she's at 1 and takes 11, and you want to prevent 1 point of damage to her, then you would prevent 1 and take 3.
Okay, good. Because it sounded for a second like I would take 33, and that's like...
No.
That doesn't work.
You just take triple of whatever you want to prevent.
So the difference between like the -9 and whatever negative was below that. Okay, I get it.
Yeah.
So you've got the no dying today spell.
No, I don't have it. I'm just reading about it.
What do we say to the god of death? Not today!
Carl Shadow asked a good question. Does the hit points healed of Sarah with the spell go up with a new level, or does it always stay the same?
It's a flat 5 HP. I think the first iteration was the cleric's level in HP, but that was really shitty at low levels. So rather than having it be a scaling effect, we changed it to a singular effect.
Okay.
Yeah. There will be a point in time where it does go up. somewhere, or a higher level version of the same thing. Okay. Anything else that we need to do paperwork-wise? I don't think so. So why don't we take our break here? When we come back, the party will have received their mission, they've received their loot, and they are ready to set off and maybe screw over the people who just paid them for their work. I don't know. We'll see on the other side of the break. Bye-bye.